Hey, what is up, guys? Steve here, and it is time to start another stream. Just making sure the button is actually clicked this time, because you never know when it actually has started and when it hasn't. Anyways, today we have Nidoran Male in Generation 1. Now, Nidoran Male is one of those interesting Pokemon that it gets a type change as it evolves. However, this one is not going to evolve. So instead of being poison ground, it is pure poison. So we actually have less weaknesses, which is kind of nice. The problem is the weaknesses are pretty substantial. by weaknesses, I mean one weakness is pretty substantial. So our weaknesses are ground, which is basically just Cubone and Dugtrio and Marowak. The bug, which is basically nothing, and psychic, which is every Alakazam in the game. So yeah, we are going to have some tough times. We unfortunately do not have the benefit of a badge boosting move, which would counteract some of these problematic matchups. As you guys remember with like Squirtle, you just use the withdraw so that way you outspeed the Alakazam and therefore knock it out before it goes. But unfortunately, with 50 speed, we are not going to be able to do that. And unfortunately, without a badge boosting move, we are not particularly going to outspeed much of anything anyways. So what are the plans? The plans are, we're pretty much going to use the moves that we get via level up the whole game. And we're probably going to go ahead and teach Rest and Thunderbolt throughout the rest of the game. And then when we get to Bruno, we are then going to teach... When we get to Rival 6, we're going to be teaching Mimic. And then when we get to Lorelei, we're going to be teaching... No, that's it. And then when we get to Bruno, we're going to teach Blizzard. So I pretty much have the idea of the move set going forward. Double Kick will be one of the first moves we get rid of, probably for Mimic. Horn Drill will probably get used once or twice, but I'm not entirely sure where Horn Drill is going to get used. And unfortunately, like our most recent run, which I believe was Cubone, we will be using Double Edge as an emergency move, but I think this is mostly just to two-shot stuff on the Champions team. I don't believe we're going to be using Double Edge unless Double Edge is required to... No, I really can't see why I would need Double Edge. I mean, we're going to be using Thunderbolt on Lorelei. We're going to be using a mixture of Blizzard and Thunderbolt on Bruno. We're going to be using a mixture of Mimic, Blizzard, and Thunderbolt on Agatha. We're going to be using Blizzard and base and one Thunderbolt, maybe two, on Lance. So it's really just the champion. So we're probably not going to be using... Actually, we're not even going to have room for Horn Drill. By the time we get to... I imagine we're probably going to teach over Horn Drill for Mimic. Maybe Mimic, maybe Blizzard. We'll see. But I'm not particularly sure where Horn Drill is going to fit in on this run. I could try in Horn Drill something, but I'm not entirely sure what I would do either. It's like one of those moves that it's like, well, I can't really plan it out unless the Pokemon is so ridiculously bad it has no other choice. This Pokemon isn't so bad that it has no other choice. It's pretty much just going to be like, okay, well, we finally ran into that roadblock. That roadblock is probably the exploding hiker, but here's the thing. I'm probably just going to use Rest on the exploding hiker. This is one of the things that, unfortunately, with the power of hindsight, I'm able to figure out, but neither Van Man or or J-Rose was able to figure this out. Van Man was able to use this brilliant move called Horn Drill, but in reality, all he needed was rest. Rest isn't needed for the rest of the game. And the worst of all was J-Rose, who brute forced the Exploding Hiker with Leer and Body Slam. So, yeah, I think we're gonna have an easier time than they did. I do also, since I mentioned the 2 videos I watched, I do know what levels I need to be for at least the first 2 gyms, because the end of the game was kind of obvious. It's like use your best moves, but the early game wasn't so obvious. We're pretty much gonna get to level 16. I know, right? Why not 15? I don't remember why. It was probably HP reasons. I remember both Van Man and J-Rose were able to do it at 16, and they had like 2 HP to spare. So it was very close, and I think they all had like 3 resets as well. So it's mostly for HP reasons, I would imagine. Then for Misty, we're getting to level 28. 28 is pretty high, so there will be quite a bit of training along the way. So definitely do not think we're going to be beating Misty after Nugget Bridge. We have to beat it after the rival. So that means we're going to have to backtrack for Surge. So it's not going to be the greatest, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, if you have to, you have to. And Van Man even showed you couldn't do it at 25. You absolutely need Body Slam. The increased power lets you 4-shot the Starmie. So it really is not going to go well if you can't 4-shot, at least 4-shot. Like, you might be able to beat it at 25 if you get like a crit. But again, the power difference between Horn Attack and Body Slam is pretty big. Anyways, I think that's probably enough for strategizing. I put the over-under at 140 for the first run because we're going to be figuring things out. We're probably going to have a lot of resets on the run. I think run 2 will probably figure things out. I imagine one of the things that we're going to have to figure out is going to be Rival 5 or Koga, because both of them are going to be pretty hard. We don't have a single good move for Koga. We don't have a badge boosting move to get us past Koga in any way. There really isn't anything in our favor for Koga. Like, we have to 3-shot the Coughing, I think 4 or 5-shot the Muck. So like, that's just a lot of opportunity to get smoke screened, especially since they're not going to use their poison moves. They're going to have a higher likelihood of using smoke screen because they're not going to use Smog or Sludge because of our poison typing. So yeah, it's going to be pretty bad. And then as Speed just mentioned in chat, the Weezing is not going to use a poison move, so it will probably use self-destruct as well. So it's going to be pretty hard. It would not shock me if I do end up having to go get Reflect, but here's the other thing. Both Van Man and J-Rose did not use Rest, so Rest might make a pretty big difference. Now, I probably will get hit by some more smoke screens while hit with Rest, but I guess, you know, if we get to Alakazam, or if we get to Weezing at full HP, there's a chance we can survive at full HP. So, you know, we'll just have to make that call when we get there. Oh, or we have our first Horn Drill target. Weezing will be our first Horn Drill target. Probably Muck too, honestly. So yeah. So Rival 5 is gonna be pretty hard. So I imagine we're gonna definitely go for Koga first. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and swap over to the game and turn the vertical on. What did J-Ro? They brute forced it. All right. Hello, everybody. welcome to the stream today. We are going to be playing Nidoran Male in Generation 1. We have already gone over the moves and moveset. So, if you guys want your nickname chosen, though, you can comment on the poll. The poll did not get a lot of comments because there's only been one day. So, we only have a handful of choices here. We've got a choice from Annie, which is Sting. And we've got one from Speed, which is King. Unfortunately, we only have two names, so these are gonna be our guaranteed two names. So we got Sting and we got King. You know, these are the breaks. If you guys want your nickname to be selected, make sure you comment on the poll on my community tab in future weeks. I usually run that poll on Sunday. We're gonna go ahead and get started. And I made sure to remember to give myself perfect DVs. What's wrong with King? Well, he's not gonna evolve. So, if anything, it should be like Simba, you know? He's gonna grow up to be the king, but not actually the king. You see my point there? Yeah, it's like the baby king. All right. Sure, Simba could work. I mean, you can edit it. Oh, wow. I did not expect us to take that much damage. Holy crap, this thing is only using tackle. I'm gonna lose. Okay, you guys saw nothing. Oh, that's funny. It's been a while since I lost. That Squirtle was on a mission. That Squirtle was like, screw any other move. We are going straight tackle and nothing else. I know I'm better than you. You know I'm better than you. I'm gonna get that win. On the bright side, I did get a chance to pick up the PC potion and actually walk to picking up the Pokemon better. So, oh boy. Okay. 3 tail whips. 4 tail whips. That was the opposite of the last battle. So many tail whips. Okay, so I want to get to level 8 before I even get to the forest. This is personal preference. I want to have Horn Attack before I start trainers with multiple Pokemon. Hey, John. Unfortunately, I'm having a really good encounter luck, and I only got 1 battle. Okay, maybe we can get to... I guess I could just get to 8 mid-battle. Now that I really think about it, the first trainer has got a Caterpie and a Weedle. So I mostly wanted Horn Attack for the Kakuna. And the second trainer is the one with Kakuna. Optional rival. Do I think I can beat the optional rival? Heck no. You saw how hard it was to beat a level 5. Imagine trying to beat a level 9. Plus, I'm level 7. It's an even greater disadvantage. Okay. We have unlocked double the power. We have to get to level 16, so it's actually going to be quite a while before we really get to do anything. We could go back and fight Rival 1A, but unfortunately, Medium Slow is a relatively fast level up group. I'm not really sure it would be worth it. I think just battling wild Pokemon would straight up be faster. John didn't need to know that. All right, we got 9 horn attacks. I have no idea what level I could probably beat the Light Years Junior trainer at, but I have been finding that these Pokemon have a really hard time with the Light Years Junior trainer. He truly is light years better than me in a lot of cases. Although I know he says I'm light years away from defeating Brock, but you know, that's like middle ground. That implies that he's better than us. Wow, I just got back-to-back crits that did matter. Okay, so 409 XP. Where would that take me? I have a really bad track record of using Leer on Sandshrew, because then I get sand attacked on the very next turn, and then I never hit a single thing ever again. I think we'll just get 409 XP away from 16. Although the question is, will we be able to get to 409 away from the next level? Look, our next level is 321. And there's only 2 more levels in between. So just 2 more levels add 100 more XP to the grand total needed. Yeah, yellow version's the one that gets double kick. So there's not really much we can do. But here's the thing. I figured out what both Scott and Van Man didn't figure out. Rest. Neither one of them used rest. Although Scott had double kicks, that didn't matter. But Van Man trained till 26 to get Horn Drill to use on the Exploding Hiker. I'm just going to use rest. And the only thing that I have to make sure that happens is that there isn't a back-to-back self-destruct, which is certainly possible, but not super likely. See, there we are, already at 411 away. So we'll just get 1 more level, then fight the Light Years Junior trainer when we get to 409. Yeah, we're just gonna use Light Years Junior trainer to finish the training. No point in doing him early. We don't have to. Some people would argue that having that XP, that quick XP earlier would be better. But here's the thing. One-shots are one-shots. Whether I have to defeat all of these Weedles and Metapods with one-shots, or... Okay, well, that's a 2-shot. But you get my point. If the battle... If I go in low... Like, under-leveled to the Light Years Junior trainer, and I get hit by Sand Attack, then that battle could take longer than a lot of battles. And what time was I saving, considering it was going to be the same amount of time if I were to do him first or do him last? Now, here's the question. Do I try and do him with 4 horn attacks because I'm greedy? Because I had full HP, I was like, you know, I'm going to try. Nice. Yeah, I realized my mistake. I got a little too antsy there. Okay. There is certainly no guarantee at 16. All I know is this is pretty much the minimum battle you can do it at. So it will still be hard. Come on. Hit me. Hit me. Okay, never used Bide. Got it. Unfortunate. On the bright side, I am faster than the Onyx by 1, which is pretty nice. Okay, this is good. All right, we're just going for it. There we go. Second try. Not too shabby. Yeah, it was definitely just a matter of how much HP we had available to us. I imagine being level 16 probably had something to do with the amount of damage Geodude does to you. And Van Man's the one who did it at 15. I actually think that J Rose did it a lot higher level than 15. 16. Well, here's the thing. The Light Years Junior Trainer Blackout training is not really like that bad of a strat if you have a move that does 0 damage. Like, we have Leer, so technically we could Blackout if we allowed it in our rules. I don't know why I was trying to save PP by using tackles. They have so much PP to spare. Unfortunately, we do not get Water Gun. Nidoking gets Water Gun, but Nidoran does not. So I've been told that this guy is good training. So I'll just believe everybody when they say he's good training. Yeah, the no dig thing is also very disappointing. No Mega Punch. Well, there's Paris. I'm gonna try and tackle. Cool. 50%. I mean, I guess it's better than 25. Man, we level up fast. I mean, I know I'm battling pretty much everything, but boy, they are loving this medium slow. Oh, I just Gen 1 missed a horn attack. What Pokemon is Sting? It is a Nidoran male. Is it not in the title? I don't need the Great Ball. We've already got a Paris. All right, well, we're going to do our best for the rival. Unfortunately, there's not really much strategy to this battle. It's spam horn attack and hopefully win. Oh, wow, I even got a crit. Crit didn't matter. All right, I'm going to try to do the first two trainers and then going back to heal. Just for PP management reasons. It's something I've been doing recently, is trying to get the first two trainers out of the way, because if I do the first two trainers, that is typically enough where I don't have to use the ether / elixir. I try and do it every time I beat the rival. If I plan on healing, I will try and do it after doing the first two trainers, because then I get to spam my best move much longer. Now, anytime we get in this situation, I don't want to just spam horn attack though. Gotta use tackle on those chances, or those battles where it's like, you know, a sliver left. Although that one, I'm not really sure tackle would have done it. Or this one. When you get to the 2/3 point, horn attack is not exactly 2 times as powerful as tackle, so it will do slightly more than a third if I'm put in that situation. No, I'm not letting it evolve, because this is a solo run with Nidoran only. I am only allowed to use Nidoran. I am not allowed to use any other Pokemon at all in the entire run other than Nidoran. I've already done a Nidoking run, so there would just be no point, because the run has basically already been done before. So we're trying to figure out what it would be like if you were to only use Nidoran. That's why the over-under is at such a high time. Normally, if I were to play a Pokemon like... Heck, if I were to play a Pokemon like Nidoran and allow it to evolve to a Nidoking, I could probably finish this run in probably an hour. Maybe even like 55 minutes. Oops, wrong move. But since it's only going to be a Nidoran, we're pretty much stuck with 140-ish, I would hope. That's why it's an over-under. Nobody really knows, not even me, what time I'll finish at. All right, we unfortunately cannot defeat Misty at 25. Van Man already tried. He was unable to do it in like 4 attempts or 3 attempts. All right, no hypnosis, no hypnosis. Perfect. Unfortunately, we cannot learn dig. That's unfortunate. You could check my over-unders all the time, yet you don't know yours. Well, nobody knows. Unfortunately, what was I supposed to do? Go off of the time that Van Man set 2 years ago? Van Man got 150 2 years ago. I think I can probably get 140, I would hope. Van Man also didn't use the bike. Oh no, not horn attack. All right, bye-bye Lear. We're grabbing rest for the exploding hiker. We're grabbing the rare candy because it's a rare candy. Why would anybody just not grab a rare candy? A crit? Darn. A burn? Okay, well. That means when we get into Rock Tunnel, if we don't one-shot the grass types and they paralyze us, we're going to have to literally leave the tunnel. Don't worry, the rival will get his revenge shortly. All right, I have 1 potion. I should have grabbed that earlier. That was a mistake. I'm going to need that for Rock Tunnel to use right before the exploding hiker. For now, we'll just go ahead and use the potion. Oop. Oh, right. Of course, we did not beat Misty yet. Oh, good. We get to keep our potion then. What? That hurt. Oh, Goldine, why must you do this? I kind of put the Nuzlocke on hold because I've been having fun playing other games right now. I mean, it was also, you know, football season, so my prime Nuzlocke playing time was devoted to watching football all day, every day. So when football season comes to a close and I finish playing Elden Ring, I'll have a lot more time to do the Nuzlocks. Yeah, Elden Ring. I was wholeheartedly expecting that to one-shot the Voltorb. No, not. Oh, that was a crit. Oof. A little too close. I know you guys are thinking, well, why would you do that? That messes up your coverage. Trust me, Poison Sting is not coverage. Poison Sting is basically useful on like Paris, and that is like it. If it were like Leech Life, I would definitely think about keeping it though. All right, I'm gonna be saving this Pokemon Center for 2 reasons. One, to get my PP back, even though there's not very much PP lost. And 2, if I get I'm not gonna use a repel right now because I'm gonna be saving the repels for the grass Pokemon trainer. If I get paralyzed, I need to dig out of here while holding my repels. Like, I don't want to waste the repels. So let me just get past the poison Pokemon trainer real quick. And if I'm not paralyzed, then we'll use a repel and we'll heal up. We got paralyzed. Okay. So we're digging out. Means my not using of the repels was the correct decision. I kind of figured as much. Anytime I get put in a situation where I have to use my full restore early, is pretty much a guarantee that I would have needed to use that full restore later in the run. And what do you know? I would have absolutely have needed that full restore right now. Could I have bought a paralyzed heal? No. I mean, yes, technically, but no. Theoretically, yes, but no. Oh, this is the situation I was talking about. We cannot have back-to-back self-destructs. That's like the only lose condition is back-to-back self-destruct. Oh, good. We're going to wake up. You have Rock Throw and Defense Curl. You know that, right? No, he knows. He's like, yeah, I do have rock throw. I'm gonna use it to soften you up so I can self-destruct. Yeah, 36 for horn drill, but we just saved ourselves all that training time between now and 36 because that's what Van Man had to do. Even if it did take us 3 resets due to bad luck, still worth it. All right, so my rule is kind of if you're put in a situation where you don't have good training spots, if there are possible one-shots, you take the one-shots. This guy should hopefully be the one-shots. There are probably not a whole heck of a lot of opportunities for Nidoran to be one-shotting things at this low a level. But I will be battling the water Pokemon trainers. Oh, what am I doing? Here we go. All right, sell 49, 48, 13, 18, max potion, 11, regular potion, nugget, and that's good. We need calcium to survive psychics. I don't think we need speed, but that could be wrong. We'll make sure to pay attention to our speed later on in the run to see if we just kind of don't outspeed stuff that we possibly could. Speed, this is probably something that you don't see very often. I don't know if you would consider this a good strat or not. But I think this could probably... Oh, I was expecting this to be all one-shots. Like, fighting Dojo would kind of be too hard right now, but these technically wouldn't be. I think this is the last one, but I can never remember if there's one right around the corner. Well, we couldn't make it to level 35 for damage rounding, but maybe it won't matter. We'll see. John, that's up to you if you want to be on the stream tomorrow or not. If you want to be on the stream and you can't, then I can delay or vice versa. All right, 20 HP. Yeah, it's worth it. That's like one whole nightshade. All right, I'm gonna not use the super repel because I think I might lose this one. Ooh, half. I was expecting to do a third. A lot better than expected. Okay, should not have grabbed that awakening. Okay, didn't get paralyzed by Lick. That's always a minor victory. Sweet. Horn drill. Okay, well, I guess we'll get rid of horn attack. Now, as much as I would love to PP up body slam, I believe the strat is actually to use all 3 PP ups on Blizzard at the end of the run, because Blizzard is a move that will be used on all of Lance's team, all of Agatha's team, and it's super effective on quite a few members of the Champions team. So having extra Blizzards is quite helpful. Especially versus Thunderbolt. That extra 25-ish power is pretty good. I'll probably need the rare candy at the end. I originally avoided this candy my first time through Celadon, thinking, oh yeah, I probably don't need this candy. But then I just remembered that one, I wanted double edge, at least for the first run, for damage ranges, and 2 for the... Oh, I didn't pick up the PP up, did I? No, I did. Okay. All right. Oops. All right, we resist poison, so that means Erica will spam us with grass moves. All right, at some point we have to add in some training. Do we resist fighting moves? Is that what my overlay says in the bottom right? Does poison really resist fighting? Oh, we also resist grass. That means Erica would spam wrap on us? Although the Vileplume could use anything. So it only has grass and poison moves. Well, there's no better time now than the present to figure this out. Might as well. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Stupid Paris wanted to test out if my protein worked. Unfortunately, silly Paris. Proteins for Nidorans. Okay, so I was right. It is going to use wrap. That's good. My speed has been lowered. That's not good. Sleep powder is not great. Ooh, okay, that was a crit. Okay. Got a little worried when I saw the amount of damage that first attack had done, but it was a crit. All right, 38 is a damage rounding threshold, but I don't know if it's going to be enough for Koga. But we're going to do kind of close to minimum-ish battles. We'll see how screwed we are for Koga. When I go back to heal, I'll probably also battle the water trainers south of us. It was very nice of them to like miss all of their attacks. Ow. Bummer. Oh, I have 92 HP. Okay, that was just unfortunate how much damage the Drowsy did. Okay. Was that first attack we got hit by? Was that confusion? Because if it was, holy crap, Psychic does a lot. Okay, well that was really convenient. Okay, that was a crit. Probably did matter, but oh well. Level 40, perfect. All right, let's see what we can do. If this is too hard, we will do all the training in Sylph and then come back. Okay, so that's about a third. That's definitely more damage. Wow. Okay, well, we're gonna rest. We've been hit by 2 sand attacks. Yeah. Oh. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. We did mention that he's most likely going to use self-destruct because it's a normal move, but you know, when things go exactly as expected, that's always nice. We might have to unlock the 9th floor. The training in here is probably going to be quite brutal. Ow. All right, we'll do the 9th floor skip. Yeah, there we go. We did the 9th floor skip correctly. For anybody that doesn't know, this guy can actually see you right here. See? He can actually see you. But if you walk around that corner fast enough, something about his his draw distance doesn't spawn in, or his character doesn't spawn in. Something weird like that happens where he just doesn't see you even though he probably should. It's like the only draw distance glitch that I know of in this game. Probably just a smart idea to save in front of like everybody. No. So I know I'm gonna have to get rid of rest at some point. Don't know when that point is. Oh, we also never used horn drill on Koga, but it has become aware to me that we don't need to use horn. Okay, that's why we're getting rid of rest. No, we'll get rid of horn drill. Why not? Yeah, we'll get rid of horn drill. So it has been evident to me that what we should do is teach reflect over horn drill. So that way on Koga we have both reflect and rest. So even if we go in even more under leveled, we'll be perfectly fine. Now don't get me wrong, we still have to defeat the rest of his team, which is not going to be any walk in the park, certainly, but surviving the self-destruct won't be as close. Right. All right, so the trainer in the middle here sucks. All right, we've already done the 3rd floor. I can't remember if the 4th floor was any good or not. I know we usually avoid it. So far, it looks like avoiding is probably the right idea. Interesting, though, that it looks like EP might be one of the reasons that we'll have to stop training soon. Oh, you have self-destruct? Okay. Oh, Screech. Oh, double Screech. We're not going to survive self-destruct now. Triple Screech. Oof. All right, to the 9th. All right, so let's see. We've done 2, 3, 4. There's like 2 trainers on 5 left still. Wonder what that guy was. One from that teleporter. Reminds me of the 10th floor guy in the bottom right hand corner that I never go to. Okay. Good. That is everybody. No, it is not. Yes, it is. All right, 6th floor. Oh, why did I use a body slam? That was really stupid. All right, I'm gonna save just in case. All right, you don't have a good move. We'll go ahead and sleep on you. Perfect. All right, so that was the 6th. Now we head to the 7th, where there should be 3 more trainers. Although I'm not sure we have enough body slams for all 3. All right, we're currently on the 9th. I can probably get to the 7th quicker by doing that. All right, we're going to avoid Cubone guy. We're going to avoid Sand Slash guy. Oops. Meant to use Thunderbolt. All right, this guy's got 2 self-destructing Pokemon. No, he does not. Okay. One of them does, though. All right, I can't remember who's on the 8th floor. We'll just familiarize ourselves with the 8th floor right now. I just got Gen 1 miss. Okay, we generally don't do the 8th floor, but so far, this 8th floor trainer is not too bad. Okay, I mean, neither good nor bad. Ow. And you? Also pretty decent. Okay, I think we're probably going to start adding the 8th floor to our training regiment. All right, well, we got to 48. Pretty much it. Everybody else is not a great matchup for us. Basically just ground types. Ooh, missed sand attack. Perfect. Golden opportunity. $94.94. Dang it. If you guys are wondering why I picked Blastoise, it's because J-Rose picked Blastoise. I would not have picked Blastoise myself. I would pick Charizard. But I figured since Van Man did Venusaur and J Rose did Blastoise, you know, I had to pick one of those two. And Van Man purposely picks the one that he thinks he can beat the easiest. So I just got another Gen 1 miss. So I kind of had to make the executive decision to go with Blastoise. I think the reason why Blastoise is the hardest one, well, I shouldn't say that, because 4 years ago, J Rose didn't know what the difference between all of the team members were of the rival. So, I mean, maybe he knew that the Blastoise replaces Gyarados, and the Gyarados would be really, really easy. But I can't make that assumption. I mean, to be fair, the final Blastoise has both Hydro Pump and Blizzard. Both moves that are pretty good. They're not exactly something we're weak to, but they're not exactly something bad. Oh, whoa. We would much rather go to Blaine first. So far, the Sylph training has proved to be pretty good. This run, I plan on doing extra training, and I will probably cut out some training in the second run. We'll see. I actually thought this run would go so much worse than it actually is. 5 resets that are all luck related is not too bad. And to be fair, we know we can get, if we do the rival at level 49 instead of 48, we will outspeed the Alakazam. So we did learn something for the second run. These guys are just like free training. They're just sitting right here, begging to be defeated. Oops. Didn't realize accidentally used 2 Thunderbolts. How's it going? So far, very good. Much better than expected. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with my overtraining, but it's definitely going very good. And we last time we speed tied the rival 5 Alakazam. We unfortunately lost the speed tie, but next time we won't. Did I beat Sabrina? You're crazy. You're funny. You guys hear the jokes on this guy? This guy thinks that we would do Sabrina before Blaine. He's funny. I don't know why I just healed again, but okay. I'm fairly sure the Kadabra on Sabrina's team has 109 speed. So I think after this gym, I will probably do some more water trainers to get past 109 speed. So that way I could reliably make it to the Alakazam. Nice crit. Ouch. No, I'm pretty sure it has 109. Or it was 119. Okay, it was the Alakazam that had 119 then. I had the win and I blew it because I didn't think I'd survive the Fire Blast. 150. I don't know what I'm thinking of that has 119 then. Oh, I've been tail whipped. Now, oh, it was a crit. Oh, we probably would have survived a normal one. I'm purposely making this harder on myself. I could have easily have just won the previous one. Wow. All right, so I have 105 speed, huh? All right, well, we're probably not getting to 115 anytime soon, so we're gonna go ahead and do her gym now. We'll see how this goes. We might learn a thing or two for the next run. Sideway reflect. Yep. That makes sense. Sometimes having too many choices is not a good thing. By the way, guys, the over-under is 140. I just want you guys to know that. Now, here's the kicker, though. Danman finished at level 70, and J-Rose finished at level 79 or 78. I think it was 79. So we are not in great shape as far as levels are concerned. So I'm actually gonna go do some training now. Like, I'll do the Giovanni's gym. I'll do the water trainers. Oh, I wonder what Rival 6's speed is. Alakazam. All right. No, not glare. I guess that's what the full restore is for. Okay, well, at least now the full restore is going to be worth it. The over-under is indeed 50-50, even though the under is looking real good. Hey, Sundown. Literally a long time no see. Okay, well, we're gonna go get our PP back. Alright, so we got 11 candies. We're gonna get the power plant candy. I'm trying to figure out how to get to 70, level 70. So we would have to be 58. Actually, 58 is not that unreasonable. Actually, I'd say 58 is downright doable. I know I'm being overly cautious here, but I really don't want to lose. Also, I needed to like wake up because this Rhydon was going to spam fissure and I needed to be awake. Or sorry, I needed to not be paralyzed. Like I got paralyzed and the Rhydon could have defeated me while paralyzed. I need to get rid of something. Oh wait, no I don't. I have rare candies and PP ups on me. All right, dig out. All right, 112 speed's probably not gonna be enough for the Alakazam. Oh, oops, that was close. I keep forgetting that if I want to do the power plant, I need to buy 2 more super repels. Oh, you know what? I probably should have taught Mimic for this battle so I can get agility. All right, let's see how it goes Mimicless. I would get rid of double kick, by the way, so that Rhyhorn battle would technically get harder. $133. Okay, yep. That was a crit. I actually think I had a shot at winning that one until that crit. Like he even used Psybeam, which, you know. Oh, I need to make space. I got so frustrated, I just tried to throw a bike at her. All All right, now let's try to defeat the rival. Although our level up is weird, but we actually only want agility for the speed, not for the badge boost. I'm just going to use one. I'm just trying to see if the execute will level me up or not. Interesting. The execute will not level me up. All right, agility. Agility. Oh, it still lived. And now the Blastoise has Hydro Pump. And yet use Skull Bash. Fully parried. Wow, how lucky. A little crazy if you ask me, but we'll gladly take it. All right, I have one max potion. We'll keep rest for now. We could probably just use it on Slowbro. All right. All right, now we have to figure out what trainer we want to defeat. Fighting Pokemon trainer seems like a good one. This chick seems like a good one. Because we really just have to get to level 58. Right, that was a little too close for comfort, but okay. Fighting Pokemon guy won't give me enough XP. I'm gonna have to battle this guy even though I really don't want to. He does have a War Turtle, which hopefully I one shot. Good. That Charmeleon has Flamethrower, that Charizard has Ember. That's quite funny. Okay, well. Trainers are now done. We don't have to battle any more trainers. We don't get any badge boosting moves. So we can go to the full 70 upon starting Lorelei. Why does my overlay look better than Speed's? Probably because I have essentially a professional make mine. A professional coder. It's a lot easier to make the overlay when somebody else makes it for you and then you're like, ooh, I'd like to add this. Ooh, I'd like to add that. Ooh, can you make it look like this? Essentially, mine was a work of vision, and Speed's was a work of necessity. Like he needed an overlay that told him the stuff that he needed to know, and then he stopped from there. To be fair, my overlay was a little stale a while back, but if you look at the right side of the overlay, you'll notice like there are little scratches and whatnot. I feel like that added a lot of depth to the background. And I think that that background is actually just like a tree texture, like a tree. So it's very cool. One little thing makes everything so much better. All right, immediate rest makes perfect sense. We are, in fact, a poison type. Ooh, a miss. That was pretty convenient. Amnesia. Amnesia. Oh, right. It's only going to spam amnesia. That's funny. Because, again, we're a poison type. Flawless victory. All right. So this is where we finally teach Blizzard. We're going to teach it over rest. We're going to PP up Blizzard 3 times. And Fauna and Mimic once. You guys are wondering why Mimic. We'll be mimicking Hypnosis, and Hypnosis can miss more than I think Thunderbolt needs it. I don't think Thunderbolt needs it at all. Thunderbolt has a lot of PP. I'm not really worried about giving Thunderbolt more PP. All right. This is the one that is probably going to be the hardest, if not the second hardest, based on the champion. So, starts with Hypnosis. Oh, we're faster than Gengar? Oh, that's great. That's going to make an enormous difference. Now, if we had hit some of our early attacks, that would have been great. But unfortunately, hitting ourselves kind of put us back, set us back pretty far. Yeah, even Bite knocked us out. That's embarrassing. All right. Nick. Ooh, perfect. I love being faster than this first Gengar. It's like the best. I'm not sure if that crit mattered. Ouch. No. It's like a 2-shot. In order to put this Haunter to sleep, I have lost 3/4 of my HP. Just because I wanted to prevent a 2-shot. Or 3. Technically, it ended up being 3. Oh. Every level matters. Truly, every level mattered. One. I don't actually know what we're gonna mimic on the champion. I think Mimic's just gonna end up being a dead move. I would love to mimic Recover, but unfortunately, surviving extra turns on Alakazam is just not in the cards. Ooh. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah, the Executor is only going to spam Hypnosis on us, so unfortunately, there is no, like, good, reliable strat we could possibly use. 117-21. That is so incredibly impressive. I think Van Man may have just been incredibly underleveled. He finished the game at 70. I finished the game at 73. And to be fair, the strategy at the end of the game was very lucky. I got a really lucky Agatha, and then the champion I didn't miss really. I didn't get hit by Hypnosis. I didn't really miss a Hypnosis. Oh boy, but that's gonna be a hard time to beat. I'm just glad that I defeated a lot of people's expectations. There were a lot of overvotes. All right, I'm gonna start another one, and then I'll hit the restroom. All right, not gonna lie, I don't think we're gonna beat this next run. So I think we're gonna set the over under at literally the exact same time that we got, and basically you guys will just have to determine, will we beat the first run or will we not beat the first run. I think there's a pretty solid chance we will not beat the first run because of how much luck was involved there at the end of the run. Like, if any of those battles didn't go our way, like, that's just another minute, and that's just another minute, and that's just another minute. Like, we could easily go like 10 minutes on Agatha alone. Dominic, we don't need to be throwing around those kinds of words and around here. I'm too old for those kind of words. Both Skibbity or Riz. I know what Riz means. I don't know what Skibbity means. And just like that meme with oh my god, with the guy from Parks and Rec who plays the guy on who plays Mario, and the guy who plays the one from the Jurassic World movies. Just like him in the meme. I don't know what it means, but I'm too afraid to ask. All right, I'm gonna hit the restroom. All right. So, does anybody think they have some good advice to make this run smoother? We do have 12 resets, so there is a lot of room for improvement. The problem is most of those resets are just luck based, and I'm not really sure how we can improve. 3 of those are Brock. No, sorry, 1 of those are Brock. Let's see. Oh, sorry. 1 of those is Brock. 3 of those is the exploding hiker. Two of those is Agatha. Oh, two of those is Blaine. Technically, we could probably do something to improve Blaine. But unfortunately, the only thing I can really do to improve Blaine is just not get hit by Fire Blast. I mean, yeah, that's really it. I don't see any other way. Oh, the other thing, Horn Attack. We don't need Horn Attack. Sorry, not Horn Attack, Horn Drill. We don't need Horn Drill. We thought we were going to use Horn Drill on Koga. It turns out that if we just use Reflect, then Rest. Like, we use Reflect at any point during the Koga battle. Then we will easily survive a self-destruct. In fact, if we have full HP, we'll survive a critical hit either a critical hit self-destruct. Oh, wait, no, the critical hit would ignore the Reflect. Regardless, it would survive an X attack self-destruct. We know he loves his X attacks. So Reflect is definitely one thing we can improve. It wouldn't really make much of a difference because we didn't actually lose to Koga. But obviously, we could have easily have lost. Let's see. What else can we do? Oh, right. Should really be sharing. I mean, this is pretty much what I'm looking at. Well, I was looking at the moveset specifically. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of options. I mean, we kind of taught every move we could. The only move that we didn't really teach was Reflect. Oh, and Double Edge. I don't think Double Edge would be helpful. I think doing more training to offset the damage of Double Edge is just more beneficial because it doesn't hurt yourself and it has the chance to paralyze. The paralyze actually became clutch in a few battles. You never know when you're going to get the paralyze, but it truly is helpful. Oh, also, interestingly enough, speed was not terribly bad. So I don't think we need the Carbos. I think the calcium was probably the right idea. I did accidentally skip the vitamins in I think I skipped all of the vitamins in Pokemon Mansion. I will probably not skip them this time. Boy, being extra levels really helped. I'm curious if there's some other trainers I could technically battle that would be quick training. I think the trainers that I battled in the water were definitely smart. The Ghastlies being a two-shot was really helpful. I wonder if the trainers I did, the water Pokemon trainers, was the difference in being able to defeat the Ghastlies or not. But I like to believe it was. Boy, water Pokemon trainers that don't require Surf are kind of hit or miss. There are not a lot of water Pokemon trainers to battle, unfortunately. Just the ones. Oh, I guess technically there's also the ones south of the Snorlax. But going south of the Snorlax would require us to backtrack a little bit. I mean, that's not a terribly bad idea, because technically what I could do is I could get the Pokeflute. Then instead of going to Celadon, I could go south of Lavender, use the Pokeflute on that Snorlax, and then battle the water Pokemon trainers south of that Snorlax. And then when I've defeated the water Pokemon trainers, I can then go to Koga's gym. And this would make me a level or two higher for Koga. which could be helpful, and it's not really out of the way at all. Although I think it would be probably just be better if I just delayed Koga. If I just do the trainers in Sylph, then go back to Koga. Because I think we got really, really lucky. I don't think we, even though we got hit by 2 smoke screens, I don't think we missed, like, ever. And we got hit by like 2 of the sludges. Like, if we had missed, we would have lost to the muck. So I think we got really, really lucky in that battle. Like, that first run was really lucky. Like, when I put the over under at 117, I really do think that even though it is a second run, I'm not really sure how much I can improve, because I think we're just going to end up having to rebattle like Agatha and some Alakazams, which is kind of one of the reasons why I want to put an emphasis on outspeeding Pokemon this time. So, like, Speed said that Alakazam on Sabrina's team was 115. We arrived at like 111, 110. We could just arrive at a higher level. Yeah, we didn't get a reset, which again was lucky, but we easily could have gotten a reset. Like, it wasn't even close. We easily could have gotten a reset. Now, it's a 2-shot to knock it out, even with reflect, or say without reflect. So, outspeeding is still no guarantee, but if we do outspeed, then pretty much the only way we die is to a crit, because I think even in like a Psybeam non-crit, we could probably live 1. Yeah. So if we add those extra trainers in the water south of Fuchsia, not Fuchsia, the Lavender, that's probably 1 more level. We probably need 3 levels in total of extra trainers on top of the ones we already did in Sylph. We could do Fighting Dojo. Let's see. We can't really defeat the trainers in... Oh, you know what we could do? We could defeat the trainers in Sabrina's gym that don't look like channelers. Because those trainers either have water Pokemon or psychic Pokemon, but the psychic Pokemon will be weaker than Sabrina's Pokemon, so they'll be one-shottable. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we figured this out. All right, our Pokemon name is going to be Simba this time. Oh, I literally just finished my drink. I should probably refill that before we get started. You take the water. You pull down the CO2 crank for an adequate amount of time. Then you take your syrup. You pour it in. Spin it just a little bit because there's a lot of CO2 in there. And then I pour it into a separate cup. The reason why I do that is the Yeti cup will hold the coldness because I put the water cup in the fridge, so it's already cold. And boom, I have pop. Or what other people like to call soda. And I made it myself, and it was cheap. Much cheaper than than you could buy in the store. All right. Our nickname. Oh, right. We're not going with the nickname that Speed put. We're going with the new nickname. So Speed picked King. And then I told him King was a bad nickname because King implies that it'll be Nidoking at some point. But since it's Nidoran, it's more like a Simba. You know, it'll evolve into the King, but way later. Right now, we're Simba. We're taking down the big bads. There's even a Nidoking on Giovanni's team. You know, we're taking down Scar. We're doing everything it takes to be King. But we're Simba. We're not a king. Not yet. Okay. All right, boom, we're Simba. Start a timer. No. Squirtle, stop it. Thank you. Squirtle's going for the screw tail whips. We're going with tackle only strat. The very good strat. I put the lid on slightly crooked. That's annoying. All right. We got a decent amount of wild encounters so far. Question is, can we get to 8 before we battle the trainer in the forest? Not the end of the world if we don't. The trainer starts with a Weedle, and Weedle has no choice but to use Poison Sting. And Poison Sting is resisted. Okay, apparently I just forgot to heal. That was unfortunate. Although, since we can't be poisoned, I guess not a big deal. Oh no, not my speed. Oh, we didn't get hit by 2 tail whips. If we got hit by 2 tail whips, the Kakuna would have outsped and used Harden on turn 1. That would have sucked. Oh, actually, we were speed tied with the Kakuna. That was just kind of lucky. I'm purposely walking in the wrong part of the grass to get an encounter. How dare you get a tackle miss? Okay. How many battles can we get in before we have to heal? I'd like to get this rock by 16. We'd like to get to Lightyear's Junior Trainer by 15. I did start over Team Movie Life. We always do 2 runs because the runs are kind of short. Not that 1 hour and 20 minutes is short, but as far as a stream is concerned, anything under 3 hours is kind of a short stream. We're an hour and 52, so it'll be like a 3 hour, 10 minute, 3 hour, 20 minute stream, most likely by the end. Even if it is a Nidoran, Gen 1 in general is just kind of short. Oh, this part sucks, but at least we only have to get to 16. Actually, I shouldn't say that. At least we only have to get to 15 in like a 10th with a medium slow Pokemon. Getting to 15 with a medium fast Pokemon is so long. By comparison, this is light years ahead. Also, I'm really loving the amount of metapods I've been hitting. My metapod encounter rate is like 50% right now, and I'm loving it. I think metapod's only like 35% in the forest. See? Still going 50% strong. Come on, more metapods, please. Yeah, Kakunas are just as good. Okay, well. Can't all be... Oh, there's 2 in a row. Okay, but we're still at 50% since I said 50%. On the bright side, we now have Poison Sting to use in the Caterpies. To hold the... unfortunately, we've hit 3 Caterpies in a row, so... Our 50% is unfortunately tattered. Although I really should be conserving my PP. I want to go directly to the Light Years Junior Trainer. And I need to do that at 15 with 409 remaining. I want to save some time by doing 2 trips, or say 1 trip instead of 2 trips to heal, like I did last time. All right, we're at 480. We need to be at 409. Or lower. All right, 1 Metapod. Okay, well, our next Pokemon will do it. And of course, it's a Metapod. All right, we're heading directly to the Light Years Junior Trainer. No heal. We're going to spam Horn Attack. We're going to not get hit by Sand Attack. And we're going to be real proud. All right, I don't know if this was faster or slower than the previous run, but I feel like it was pretty good. So I'm actually just staring at the Geodude's defense right now. And if the screen shakes... Ooh, by turn 1? Perfect. Ooh, by turn 2, yes! Get that defense low. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. Ha! First try, Brock. Nice. Making sure that the Geodude is at -1 is the key. -1 until it's too late. All right, 12. 12 seems to be the point where it really doesn't matter anymore. If you buy 12 Pokeballs, that you can overcome bad luck. Dang. So close to one-shotting all three. Man, Poison Sting sucks. I would say that this is pretty much the last trainer that Poison Sting is even usable, but it's really not that usable at all. Even if when it's super effective, it's still nowhere near as good as Horn Attack. All right, so let's see. We got to the rival at level 21. And that was after doing like the first 3 battles and all the wild Pokemon. In theory, we probably could cut. Oh, wow. 65? Get the ball. It says 65. Come on, man. There you go. Darn it. I should have used tackle. All right, last time I battled an extra bug catcher. I don't think that was necessary. We just need to be level 20. We don't exactly need to be 21. When you get to like the 20s, then each individual level is not as big of a deal. No! That was really stupid. Oh, God. That could have gone horrifically wrong. That honestly could have resulted in the restarting of the run. Who am I kidding? It would just resulted in a blackout. We wouldn't have restarted. No, 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 no! All right. I added the reset, but I'm just gonna die to this trainer real quick. Why is my Pidgey gotta be such a high level? Oh my God. Thank you. Well, that was embarrassing. Zubats, man. Zubats. Unbelievable how they just cause so much havoc. Did you guys just see how I just walked through 3/4 of the cave with getting only 1 encounter? That was insane. I can't believe I just walked through the entire cave. That was ridiculous. I mean, the second time through the cave, I only had 4 encounters. I mean, I really don't even think I lost that much time. Losing to this guy cost me more time than it took to walk through the cave. That was like the opposite of last run, though. Last run, everything went right. That, like, we just needed to not hit ourselves one time. One time. Unbelievable. I thought about doing the Goldeen trainer last time, and then I remembered, oh yeah, at level 28, the Goldeen trainer almost beat me. 28. I mean, to be fair, the Goldeen trainer didn't do jack to us. We almost beat us by hitting ourselves in confusion 3 times. But, you know, the point still remains the same. We still almost lost. Okay, well, we can't beat the next 2 trainers. Not with 2 HP. Oh. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, I was like, I don't recognize any of this music at all. Pokemon X and Y. Oh. So this weekend there wasn't any football, but I basically still didn't leave my bed. So I started playing this game. It's called Cookie Clicker. It has such a simple premise, but it's the kind of game that I would get addicted to. It's a numbers game. It is a simple premise. Just click the cookie. And then you can spend your cookies on things that make more cookies. So you bake cookies faster. No, not again. Not again. Not again. Unbelievable. I'm down to 1 potion. I actually have to go back and heal. I need that 1 potion for the SS hand. Anyways, so you just start baking more and more cookies, and then there's a prestige mode. So once you get to like a brick wall where you're really not making any progress anymore, then you prestige, and you get a whole bunch of abilities that make the beginning of the game a lot easier. And then you keep on playing until you get essentially brick walled again, and then you prestige again, and each time you prestige, you make it a little bit further. I've gotten to the point though where there's only you kind of know how far you've made it into the game based on how many achievements and how many upgrades you've unlocked. And I'm after 1 week of playing, I'm basically really close at the end. But unfortunately, the end of the game requires so much grinding. But still fun game. And I only used my the app store money on it, so it didn't really cost me anything either. I used this this app called Google Opinion Rewards. Basically, every time I go to essentially a restaurant or shopping, Google's like, hey, We noticed you went to this location. Could you share your receipt? So I take a picture and I send them my receipt. And then they send me like anywhere between 10 cents and 80 cents. Usually it averages out to about 20 cents. But anyways, or maybe closer to a quarter. But anyways, every single time I go out to, like, let's say McDonald's or Wendy's or Sam's Club or or Walmart, they're like, hey, take a picture of your receipt for us and then we'll send you a quarter. And then this quarter you could use on Google Play stuff. So I essentially have like $10 in Google Play money. And I spent like just a little bit on the cookie clicker. Anytime I see an app, I just like, oh, Google Play. Or my Google rewards. I'll just use my Google rewards on it. So essentially, I pretty much get free apps. I don't have to pirate them. I just get them over time. Just by living my life, I get enough rewards saved up. Boy, I have taken a lot of damage. I have one potion. That is not good. Ooh. So that was the difference between Horn Attack and Body Slam. I was able to one-shot both of them with Body Slam last time. I got Body Slam first last time, but I realized that it's not very efficient to go backwards. All right, all I have to do is defeat this trainer, then use the max potion. Okay. No burn. Okay, I'm gonna take my John, the first run went so incredibly lucky at the end. I was like first trying or two trying battles that really should have been much harder. So I put the over under at the time I managed to achieve on the first run, 117, because I'm fairly confident I will not beat the first run. But you never know. We might beat the first run. Nice. Very unlikely, though, that we beat the first run. This run has already had some bad luck already. This run right now, 21 minutes in, has had more bad luck than the whole first run combined. That first run, I mean, I cannot overstate just how lucky it was. It was pretty good. Much better. Last time I almost lost that battle. Cool. No crits. Just the way I like it. All right, heal here for the dig spot. Right. Spike. Hell. All right, we're head to Surge. All right, there's not really much that could go wrong here, I guess. Outside of like a Thunderbolt crit, there's just like, oh, interesting. I didn't really consider Growl as an option. I guess Growl technically gave him more turns. All right. Since we have the full restore this time, we can just go ahead and use our repel at the time we're supposed to use the repel in the cave. And if we get paralyzed like we did last time, no big deal. All right, we're healing here for a dig spot, just in case things go wrong. All right, we do have to knock out the Cubone with Repel. Unfortunately, both options are bad for us. Bone Club does a lot of damage, and Growl makes us do less damage. Although, I guess with Rest... could just heal away the paralysis. Poison powder? That was really stupid. Alright, we're gonna use Rest on a wild Pokemon. Alright. Now we're fully healed for the Exploding Hiker, and I didn't have to waste my full restore. Which means I'll have a little bit of extra money. Alright, last time the Exploding Hiker went very, very poorly. Okay, immediate self-destruct. Alright, we need to not get hit by self-destruct. Okay, we're good. Alright, as long as that wasn't a crit, we were good. Thank you. Perfect. All right, and I got to keep all my money. Well, that wasn't cool. Not exactly where I wanted to be, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a waste of time to heal. I can't remember what my oh right, Rest. Sorry, Reflect. I need to defeat Koga before level 43 because I need to replace Reflect with Double Kick. So just keep that in mind. Well, that was unfortunate. I hope the disconnecting doesn't become a continuing problem like it does sometimes. We're not particularly super worried about money. Whatever money we get, we get. Last time I bought 3 calcium. 3 calcium seemed to be just fine. Oh, I forgot to buy a soda or water. All right, let's actually teach fly first. All right. So we're doing this because I think it's necessary in order to two-shot the Ghastlies. I have no actual proof if it's good enough to two-shot the Ghastlies. It just feels like it is. I feel like these extra levels can't hurt, and two-shotting the Ghastlies is pretty important. Okay, I should have known. So Tentacle I have to defeat with Body Slam. Everything else can be defeated with Thunderbolt. Damn it. Is some weird music from Pokemon X and Y. Oh wow, I outsped the Kadabra. Nice. I'll gladly take a nearly one-shot sweep. Oops. I know I probably should have used the Super Bell here, not there. But I'm confident in our ability to two-shot the Ghastly. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no! Okay, well, there goes our repel. It was looking so good. We had basically full HP going into halfway through the second Ghastly, and then we just hit herself in paralysis so many times. That is what it is. The important thing is I saved. Wasted time though, sucks. Thanks to the wild encounters. Luckily the building's not super big. Although, this encounter rate's insane. I've gone through this tower many times without a repel before, and that's a little really fully paralyzed. Okay, well, at the very least. Oh, that's a Cubone. Nice. Another Cubone. I remember when John and I were doing the ground randomizer. Not randomizer, Nuzlocke. It took us a while to find the Cubone. Like, the Cubone has the highest encounter rate in the top floor. and second to top floor. Which I guess that was the second to top floor. Gen 1 missed Thunderbolt. Horn Drill, no thank you. All right. We're at 40. We need to beat Koga before 43. We also need to go buy Reflect. I apparently forgot. Reflect is 33. Okay. Oh right, we plan on picking up that last rare candy, so let's buy 2 more super repels. I know this looks weird. Oh right, this first guy's got an Electrode, not water Pokemon. Oh no, not a light screen. I guess we can't be using special attacks now, can we? Wow, it only spammed light screen. That was weird. These guys not have water Pokemon? How could I forget that? Huh. Well, I know the chick on the left of me does not have water Pokemon. Okay, well, that was a waste of time. These trainers are pretty much just like having water Pokemon. They all have flying types. That was on the battle tile. That's funny. Judging by how much damage that Peck did, Brill Peck might have been real close to lethal. Alright, don't skip vitamins. Alright, let's go get Reflect. Alright, now let's go get battle these 2 trainers. Okay. Now we can heal. We'll battle the 2 trainers in Koga's gym. Trying to think if I even want to consider doing any of the trainers in Silphco. Ouch. Dang it. How dare you disable my best attack? Okay, that's fine. I could deal without rest. Oops, wrong move. That ended up costing me a headbutt of damage. Okay. This might be a mistake. Yeah, if I get blacked out, so be it. Cool. Did you see it use an X attack, but then get a crit? All right. This should get us to almost 43 upon defeating Koga, which is perfect because we don't want to get to 43. Yeah, last time we took a lot of damage from those sludges. Much, much better. I figured there was a 50-50 chance between him using X defend and X attack and self-destruct. If he ended up using X attack, I would have just rested. No glare, that's much better this time. Boy, Body Slam and Thunderbolt basically do the same thing to Machoke. There's like no way to pick between the two. Dang it. No, there's already a Kadabra and a Hypno. How am I supposed to win while already being confused? Okay, I lost confusion. Good. Oh, and then I got put to sleep. Oof. That could have went horribly wrong. All right. Guess we're just gonna go through the motions at this point. I wonder if that used up the body slam. Because it blew up, but I never got to actually use the body slam. I'm curious if that consumes the PP. I wasn't really paying attention. All right. 3rd and 9th floor completed. All right. 2nd floor. It's really, really hard to figure out what does more damage between Thunderbolt and Body Slam. I mean, I guess in theory it's got to be Body Slam based on our attack stat. I need to get better at using double kicks in here. Last time we had to go heal a lot, and I think it had a lot to do with me not using double kicks to finish Pokemon off. All right, so that's 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Crap, what speed do we want to be? In order to outspeed the rivals Alakazam, I think we needed to be over 90. No, that was crap. That was Sabrina's Sabrina's Kadabra was 90. Crap, I don't remember what speed we needed to be. We need to be level 49. Right. I think this is a Sandshrew guy. Yep. This guy's on the 10th floor. All right, we need to be level 49. I don't think we're gonna make it. Guess we could do some of the trainers we skipped. Heck, we even did some of Fighting Dojo this time. Okay, so that's 5th, 6th. That was a crit. That was also a crit. Funny. Maybe we could make it to 49. This is a 6th floor. 7. Okay, this was a really bad decision. Battle this guy. Last time I skipped this guy on purpose. And for good reason. Okay, we'll have to come back to 7. We'll go down to 8. Now the question is, were we 49 last time, or did we need to be 49? I think I distinctly remember wanting to be 49. Ouch. 7th. I don't know why I have the Swords Dance TM. That must have been an accident. Oh, I outsped the Electrode. Nice. Okay, well, we're definitely 49. All right, I can't really think of any more trainers to do except for that one on the 2nd floor, which we're just not going to do. All right, to the 9th floor. All right, fingers crossed we now outspeed the Alakazam. Hey, no sand attack. That's really good. Off to a fantastic start. Roar, good start. .94 speed, yep. In fact, it was the key to our victory this time. Can't argue with a rival 5 though. Instead of getting luck, we succeeded via skill. All right, now we need over 115 for Sabrina. We'll do Blaine first. Last time though, we had some problems. Blaine at 53. So you know what? We'll battle the water Pokemon north and east of Blaine first. Rutro Raggy. Have I battled Erica? No. Last time the Vileplume survived a hit, so putting off Erica to the very last moment, a lot better. If we lose, we deserve the blackout. That's all right. We expected Wrap from the Vileplume, or say the Victory Bell and the Tangela. Now the Vileplume doesn't have any normal moves, so it could hit us with Sleep Powder, but we could just get a crit. That works too. All right. Dean. Nice. All right, Tentacool will not die to Thunderbolts. Although it looks like we're a high enough level, it probably would have, considering how much damage that did to the Tentacruel. That's all right. Saving Thunderbolts is never a bad idea. Especially since last time we ran out. All right, we did Blaine at 52 last time. I'm curious if what level, if we did more trainers, it would get us to. Now this is some music. It's on the Pokemon X and Y for some reason. Not really sure why, but I'll take it. This is title screen bonus track. Now, I will probably have to buy another Repel because of this trip we're making east. $55 for Blaine seems better. There are no trainers right now between us and Blaine, so we can pretty much just stop at 55. This water doesn't really have a higher encounter rate. I'm just not going to use another Repel. That Burger Keeper was pretty good. There's one more trainer. 1800. Perfect. All right, 55 for Blaine. This is going to be 2 damage rounding thresholds better than the last time. We lost a lot of time on Blaine last time, so fingers crossed we'll save that time this time. All right, no calcium. Looks like we can take an iron. Looks like we can take a Carbos. All right, so 5 Super Pels. That's 3 for Victory Road and 2 for Power Plant. Oh, this is really good. This song. Like a remix. And Pokemon X and Y soundtrack. I'm starting to think this is all the Gen 1 Pokemon here is at the end of the Pokemon X and Y soundtrack. If we don't beat Blaine right here, I'm gonna go back and get Mimic, and we'll Mimic Agility. Oh, we survived Fire Blast. Okay, well, I'm just gonna rest. Maybe he'll use a Super Potion or something. Or miss 2 takedowns. I will gladly take that. All right, my attack is cut in half because of the burn. I probably should have used Thunderbolt. You know, I'll take it. Win's a win. Oh, we're at 111 speed. That's not enough. I don't think there's anything I can do. I have to. I have to. I have to go do Sabrina now. I remembered I literally came up before the street the second run even started. I was like, oh yeah, defeat all the non-Chandlers. All right, we're at 112. Oh, that's not gonna be enough. We need to be 115. I mean, I guess I can mid-battle level up on Sabrina, but that still requires us to get one more level. Crap. I don't think there's enough trainers left. Yep, that's the last guy. Oh well, we're just not gonna make it to be able to outspeed the Alakazam. Oh! Okay, well that was unfortunate that I didn't use more barriers. Regardless, we got it. We got it. The ghost trainers have ghost Pokemon. Enough said, John. I can't beat them. They'll be harder than Sabrina. Oh, right. I had double kick last time. Maybe I prematurely taught Mimic there. How come no double kick? Well, I had to teach over it for Mimic. Also, double kick sucks. I'm sure you know of the suckiness of double kick. Okay, well I should save my body slams on things that aren't affected by Thunderbolt. There's another, so this guy's got a Nidoking. Okay, I think the last trainer over here is the one that has the Rhyhorn. I'm gonna double check, but I think this is the guy that has the Machop Machoke. We'll ignore Rhyhorn guy. Yep. Huh. You dug in a hole, huh? Man, if only somebody else could also dig in holes. Who would have gotten me? I really had to think that one through too. All right, we can push boulders now. Be super helpful. Okay. We've already taught Mimic, so we know the strat for the rival. Rival is the Mimic agility strat. Last time we effed up. We really needed to be one level higher last time. This time it brings us to 60 though, which is even much better. All right, Mimic. And the thing is, this Pidgeot's only going to spam agility, so we can just go ahead and use it. Apparently, tried to use rest. No! No, my speed, because it was cut in half and I had already used my agilities, it didn't matter. All right, 2 agilities it is, not 3. We need the last agility to offset the third. We use the last agility to offset if we get hit by Stun Spore. Unfortunately, the extra training this run has cost us so much time that we would almost need perfect luck at this point to compete with the last run. And that includes some really good, what's her name? Agatha luck. It's certainly doable, but I think we can only afford one reset in the whole league right now. One reset seems unlikely. We just did too much training. Unfortunate. See, sometimes good luck can offset being prepared. Good luck can offset being prepared. No amount of prepared is gonna... If you just luck your way past a hard battle, it's just not gonna be better than, or is gonna be better than being prepared. I mean, we're pretty much done here, John. We have oh, look at that big shot. Got a meeting. I aspire to be one to go to those meetings one day. Be important enough to do less work and attend more meetings someday. Just think about it. You can't work and be in the meeting at the same time. Meetings are great. I have one meeting every week for work, and it is a 15-minute meeting, and all we talk about is who owes us money and how much progress we have made to reclaim that money. We have 4 divisions in our company, and I am the accounts receivable for our division, and our division always has the lowest accounts receivable. Always. Like we do about like well, anyways, we usually have about, in my division, usually has between $300,000 and $700,000 outstanding, and the other divisions always have 1 million to 4 million outstanding. Okay, we could still technically beat under 117, but it will be super close. All right, we should one-shot this cloister now. That's good. All right, Slowbro will only spam Amnesia. All right, now that Lorelei has been defeated, we don't need Rest anymore. We need Blizzard. PP up, Blizzard, PP up, Blizzard, PP up, Blizzard. Yep, we actually, in fact, we pretty much need a resetless run in order to beat our previous run. I told you guys, man, the last run was really, really good. I got a freeze in the Machamp. Nice. All right, this is the make or break point right here. This is where we know if we're gonna beat the previous time or not. Right here. Gotta mimic Hypnosis and hit the Hypnosises. Nice. Nice. No glare. No, stop hitting yourself. Yes. I can't believe it. This is actually happening. We are still on track to get the under. First try, Agatha. Unbelievable. We can afford 1 minute each. Flinch. I forgot that it even has a chance to flinch. Okay, well, it's a good thing I got all the misses in the Pokemon that literally couldn't hit me. All right, well, Alakazam now is about to make or break the run. Nice crit. Reflect, that's actually not bad. Psychic, that is very bad. Okay, well, we have literally no HP. Yeah. Well, I don't think we can win anymore. Unfortunately, the Executor takes too long to defeat at this point. Our upper limit is 117 at this point. Unless I like try and YOLO, but yeah, it didn't matter. We lost. Feels bad, but you know what? We got really lucky. At any point last time, this Alakazam could have killed us. This is what happens when you just can't outspeed. I mean, I guess technically we could outspeed if we were like, I don't know how many. Boy, 3 levels higher? 3 levels higher is a lot of training. 3 levels higher pretty much would have lost us the run too. Yeah, it was definitely a good effort. Unfortunately, this Alakazam has got our number. This Alakazam is out for blood. He tried to give us that first game by using the Reflect. I'm purposely like going down then up to just kind of reset the luck a little bit. Oops, that was a mistake. I've also been using Thunderbolt instead of Blizzard. That's also a mistake. Ooh, a nice crit. Interesting. Frozen? Oh, man, if only I still had Mimic. Man, if only I didn't accidentally use Mimic. Hydro Pump. Oh, a crit on top of it. That's hilarious. Alakazam don't give a Alakazam's like, no. You've made me a fool too many times this run. No way shall I let you win this one anytime soon. I will be the gatekeeper to your victory. Bummer. I guess I should have went for the Mimic Hypnosis immediately. I got so lucky with the freeze last time. I was like, I might as well try it again. I mean, the freeze or the mimic immediately strat was what we did last time. Although, to be fair, the hypnosis would have still hit us. I was like, oh, we survived at 1. And then I was like, oh, burn. Bummer. Because technically we could, if we survived at 1, like, we could win with hypnosis. I mean, technically there is a way to win there. Yeah, this is kind of what I expected the first run. I know I made the first run look really, really good, but it just turns out I was really, really lucky. This is how I expected the run to go. This is why I put the over-under at 140. Now, to be fair, judging by how the early part of the run went, 140 was still very, very much a bad prediction for an over-under. But regardless, this is kind of what was expected. Quite frankly, this is kind of one of the reasons why I overtrained in this second run, so that way we didn't have to be in this exact same situation that we're currently in for the other rival battles. Why we stole agility off of Pidgeot. It's why we trained level 49. It's the reason why we did everything to avoid every Alakazam. Unfortunately, the only Alakazam that we were unable to avoid at this point was the Alakazam on Sabrina's team. But luckily, that Alakazam has got Psywave, and Psywave is bad. And for some reason, she has like an equal chance of using Psywave. Why did I go first? Oh, I've been hit by a special drop. Wow, the special drop was so impactful. I can't knock out a Rhydon with Blizzard. That's how bad the special drop was. I guess technically if I hit every single hypnosis from here on out, it wouldn't matter. It's okay. We got one. We already got the 117, so there's nothing to be disappointed about. Imagine if this had happened to us on the first run and the second run. Now that would have been disappointing. Can you believe we missed 4 blizzards there and then the Pidgeot got a crit? I didn't know it was possible to lose that Pidgeot. Turns out it is. Oh, Gen 1 miss. Gen 1 miss followed by Reflect. You know what? We'll take whatever we can get. Nice. Okay, well, I'm getting a lot of Blizzard misses. Okay. Okay. We hit the only Blizzard that mattered. Hydro Pump miss. No, 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 no. Stop it. Stop missing. Stop missing. Oh. Okay. Turns out the time we got the Gen 1 miss, that's the one. That's the one that won. It required a Gen 1 miss of Psybeam against us. That just goes to show how lucky it was last time. I'm actually curious. I think if I were to play this run a third time, I would actually teach over Body Slam for Blizzard and keep rest. Because then all I have to do is get past the Alakazam one time and it's smooth sailing from there. But, you know, we made do with what we had. We would have to defeat the Arcanine with like Thunderbolt, and we would have to defeat the Alakazam with Blizzard. You know, actually, hold on. I need to see if how much damage Blizzard would have done. Hold on. I mean, our time is already done. We've already completed. I'm just curious how much damage Blizzard would do to Blastoise. Heck. How much damage Blizzard would do to Alakazam. If we can even use Blizzard on Alakazam. I need to know if Alakazam is a 2-shot with Blizzard. Because if Alakazam's not a 2-shot with Blizzard, then we have to have Body Slam. A crit? Come on. I'm literally testing right now. You don't have to defeat me so badly. The run's already over. You lost. Give up. Just let me hit you with my Blizzard. All right. That was a crit. We need to see what a not crit looks like. I have a feeling, though, it's less than half. And if it is less than half, then what we actually need to do is teach over Mimic at some point. Okay, so it is less than half. All right, so technically what we should do Oh, how much damage do I do a Body Slam? I wonder. All right, hold on. I need to test something out. All right, let me. Oh, I don't have it open anymore. All right. I bet you if we were to use Double Edge, we would 2-shot the Alakazam with Reflect. Because right now it's a 3-shot with Reflect. So we need Reflect. But if he uses Reflect, then Double Edge will probably work. So maybe Double Edge was the answer. Oh well, we'll never know. Regardless, 117. We got 117. We're happy with 117. Let's see where 117 puts it on the leaderboard. Hello, Brian. You're just catching us at the end of today's run. Let's see. We've now. Oh, by the way, I added the last several runs to the leaderboard. You will now see on the last row we have Cubone and we have Venonat because they're last place Pokemon. Not exactly last, but they're down there. All right, so 117 puts us. Crap, I don't know if it's ahead of Oddish or behind Oddish. I would have to go look at the in-game time. But regardless, it's either 89 or 90. So that's pretty good. 89, 90. I mean, it's, you know, a Nidoran. It's not exactly a Nidoking. Nidoking is there in 4th place. So who am I doing next? Well, I always do a poll, Team Movie Life. I'll show you what I do for next week, at least. All right. Gen 1 Pokemon list. Gen 1. All right, so this is the list of all the Pokemon remaining. Hold on. People on the vertical. There you go. People on the vertical. That's the list of Pokemon remaining. We have just finished off Nidoran male, so let's go ahead and remove that. All right, well, we officially have 34 Pokemon remaining. I know that you guys probably think Magikarp is impossible and Caterpie is impossible. We are actually, when we eventually do Caterpie and Magikarp, we are going to be playing with a future Caterpie and Magikarp. We are going to be adding in some moves from the future. Now, unfortunately, Gen 1 is so tight and there's not really much you can do with moves. But what you can do is you can remove moves to add moves. So what we're going to end up having to do is we're going to remove moves that just don't get used in the game Twin Needle is only used by one Pokemon the entire game. It's a bug catcher east of Cerulean. You can remove Twin Needle. Now, whatever move you give them, that bug catcher is now going to have that move. But, you know, it's one trainer, and you're not going to battle that trainer, let's be honest. Or if you do battle the trainer, it's not game-breaking if they have one move. So that, if I recall, Caterpie is going to have Bug Bite and Electro Web. And Magikarp will have Bounce and Hydro Pump. So we really only have to add Bounce. But other than that, these are all the Pokemon we have left. You will notice that they're all first form Pokemon that have evolutions. It's because I have completed all of the Pokemon in the game. All first form Pokemon, including the ones without evolutions, I've completed already. As you can see, that includes the likes of Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, Ditto, Tangela. Every single thing that is fully evolved, I have done. Ditto is technically fully evolved. Anything that is fully evolved, I have completed. So, everything here is unevolved. But anyways, your question of who's next, I usually just pick 3 Pokemon that have a typing in common. So, like, for instance, if I were to pick flying, I'd pick Pidgey, Spearow, Zubat. If it were poison, I'd pick Ekans, Nidoran, Coughing. If it were psychic, I'd pick Abra, Drowsy, Execute. If it were rock, nope, can't pick rock, so I would have to pick ground. So if I would pick ground, it would be Rhyhorn, Geodude, Diglett. It mostly goes down to how much punishment I want on Saturday. On Saturday, I'm like, oh man, I don't feel great. I don't feel like playing a long run. I'll put 3 really, really easy Pokemon. Usually water types are the easy ones remaining. And if I'm glutton for punishment, I'll pick something like this week where I pick poison types, which are kind of mid. Poison types are not great. They're not bad. If I'm real glutton for punishment, I will pick something bad, like ground. Rhyhorn, Geodude, Diglett, like that would be horrible. Just so bad. Like those runs are gonna be, they're gonna be torture. I mean, we've already done something very similar to those guys, and believe it or not, those are worse. We've already done Cubone, which is there at 141. Cubone gets like Thunderbolt and Ice Beam or something like that, or Thunderbolt. Regardless, Cubone gets really good coverage. Imagine playing a ground type that doesn't get the coverage, like Diglett. Ooh. Rhyhorn? Rhydon gets a whole bunch of good moves. Rhyhorn doesn't. Like, Rhydon gets Surf and, like, all of the special moves. Rhydon does not. Or, sorry, Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn does not. So. Oh, you'll also notice Surfing Pikachu is on here. Surfing Pikachu is at 68. And normal Pikachu is at 96. It's because Surfing Pikachu is way, way better. Turns out Brock, really, really hard to defeat with just quick attack. But anyways, have a nice night, guys. I will see you guys on tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Basically right now. It will be the start time. We are going to be playing part 2 of the Pokemon Coliseum randomizer. If you guys recall, our Pokemon are pretty decent on the randomizer. We don't have the greatest team, but we have a pretty decent team. I don't remember what the team was, but I do remember that we had a Charizard. So, you know, pretty good. So have a nice night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.